Hey guys, so it feels like it's been absolutely ages since I did an updated makeup routine, so that's what we're going to be doing today. I kind of vary my makeup routine each time I do my makeup depending on how I feel at that time. So this is currently what I'm doing, what's working for me, and I just thought now would be a really good time because tonight we're going out with some friends, so I've got to get ready anyway. Also, what do you think of the hair? I know it's a bit much, I'm worried I look like Tracy Beaker, but it's kind of a practice. I want to do something different, but I wanted a full curl look. I just thought it would look so cute. But let me know in the comments what you guys think. I actually used to have a perm and my hair was like this all the time, so this is like a massive throwback for me, but it's kind of nice. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling and I'm gonna get ready. So I like to just start my face with this, and it's the Elle Skin Holy Hydration. It just kind of cleanses the face, and I don't know, it's a good little prep step. But I was just like, I didn't even really plan it. I was just like, yes, I know I want to do a makeup look today, so that is what we're doing. I've not really got a vibe for the makeup look. It's just gonna be sort of a everyday neutral look for me, but I want to make a little bit of an effort today. Honestly, the only other time I do my makeup is when I record. And then because I want to put some like moisture and hydration back into my face, I'm going in with CeraVe's moisturizing lotion. I don't use this every day. It's very sporadic. There's no method to the madness, but I just do like a little pea-sized amount and then rub that in. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to go in with is primer, and I use the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. Honestly, I've used this for about a year, maybe more, and I really like it. It's probably one of the best primers I've used, but I only really use drugstore primers. Like, I just really enjoy it as a product. Okay, and then we're just going to leave that to let that get tacky a little bit. So I really alternate between using a skin tint and a foundation. It really just depends how I feel, and I think today I'm going to go in with the, I don't know if it's classed as a skin tint. I don't really know what it's classed as. It's the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter, and this is in the shade 2, which is fair to light. Sometimes I just feel a little bit more full coverage. Sometimes I just want a light something on my skin. So for the times I just want something light, it's this one. Although it's seriously running out. We're going back to Vegas, and I'm just gonna have to get some more before we go. I feel like wearing something like this, it's a good alternative if you don't want your face to feel heavy. Like sometimes I'm just like, it feels like I've got less makeup on and it's less effort to take off if I'm wearing this, which is actually the main factor as to why I end up wearing this most of the time. And I go in with a brush on this. I just feel like it carries the makeup better than a beauty blender. I feel like a beauty blender kind of picks up the product and it soaks it up a little bit. And with a full coverage foundation, I don't necessarily mind that, but it's not like you're getting a lot of coverage with this product, so I kind of just need that distributing around on my face, not in my sponge. Okay girlies, the base is done. Okay, next we are going to do a contour, but like, don't worry, I'm not going to go crazy. It is going to be very, very simple. So I literally just used the same brush that I used for my foundation. It's just this flat top brush. I don't even know where it's from. And in terms of contour, I recently picked up this e.l.f. one, and it's just their bronze and contour in the shade Light. It has crazy coverage, so you only need a dab of this and it will see you right. So I saw a trick that said just put a bit of contour here in your cheeks, like down there, not up here, and it will make your cheeks look more lifted. I don't know if that's true, but I've been trying it out, so we'll see. What I do is like suck in, like, and then do this part just here. But like I say, you need like a little bit, like that's how much I've put on. Like a tiny amount, and then I just do a couple of dots on my forehead. I'll do my nose separately, and I'll do a little bit on the chin, just a tiny bit, because it just spread. Like, look at that. I'm just gonna blend it in, but Jesus, like, this product carries. I got like the killer spot just here. It's the worst spot ever. Honestly, I've had a pimple patch on it for the past 2 days and it is just so angry. And it's like so deep in there as well, so I just can't get it. But what is it about turning 30 that makes you have more spots? Like, I didn't have such bad acne as a kid. I feel like it's come back to bite me now. Okay, and then when it comes to nose contour, I take the smallest brush and I just undo the lid a little bit and then pick up a tiny bit of makeup that's from around the edge. And that's enough. And then I'll just contour my nose the way I like to, or literally how I'm feeling on that day. And then what I think I'm gonna do, sometimes I do this, sometimes I don't, is I'm just gonna do like a dot of contour above my eye. That's gonna be a bit like a base. So this is the base so far. And the next one I'm gonna go in with is the Elle blush as well. And this is in the shade Dusty Rose. So I'm just gonna go in with that now as well. Again, this is just one of them products that stretches so far. So I'm just gonna go in with a dot on my cheek. And then at least if you want to build up, you can do it from there. It's better than putting too much on and then having to try and correct it. Okay, next we're going to do some concealer. For this I'm using MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, and this is in the shade NC15. I've literally used this product for like years, like literal years, and I do prefer Tarte Shape Tape, but it is thicker. This is quite an alright lightweight concealer. And I've started trying it out with a brush. So I've just got this brush that's almost like, it's kind of like angled. I hope you can see that. I've just been a fan of this lighter, more stippled kind of concealer. I feel like it creases less, and I don't know how accurate that is. I feel like I'm not putting as much product in one area. So that might be something to do with it. I also feel like if you're trying to go over a spot, like this horrible one just here, stippling it with a brush has a much nicer coverage than if you go in with a sponge. And I think because when you dab a sponge, it collects a lot of the product there, whereas with this, it distributes it over all of the hairs of the brush, and it's just a lot more natural somehow. I don't know. This is what I like to do at the minute, so this is what we're gonna do. And then, I don't know how well you can see this, but I'm just putting concealer on under my eye. Where I put the contour before, it's kind of creating a natural shadow. Just giving me a natural, almost like the effect you get from wearing eyeshadow. I feel like putting concealer on with a brush is almost like painting, and it just goes on a lot smoother and a lot finer, and you can be a lot more precise with the coverage you're trying to get. I think that's why I like it more. So next we're doing brows, and I've just been a real fan of natural brows at the minute. All I've literally been doing is just giving mine a brush through. Going in with the old faithful Anastasia Beverly Hills in the shade Taupe. Is that even focusing? So yeah, all I do is I just literally fill in the front because I overplucked them when I was a teenager, and now the hairs just don't grow back, which is always fun. So be careful what hairs you pluck out, girls. Nobody tells you they don't grow back. And literally all I'm doing is just filling in the gappy bits. I need to be a bit more precise with my brows today because I usually have a fringe and I've curled it so it goes over. I can't get away with hiding my brows right now. So they've got to come out good or just passable. I will settle for passable. I quite like an arch and a tail, like make the arch and the tail darker and more defined. I don't know, I just feel completely rubbish at hair and brows. Okay, we're gonna do our best to match up the other side. And I think that's all we're doing there. Okay, so what I'm doing now is my eyelid, and what I've been loving to do is I take a dark brown colour. I'm just using my Origins palette, and I'm just gonna take one of the dark brown colours and try and do some eyeliner with it. I've been really liking how this looks. It's so hard to do a discreet little flick. I kind of want like a natural makeup look, and I think just a brown liner really gives that. And I'm usually a black dramatic wing person, but yeah, I've been liking how this looks, and it's a hell of a lot more fixable. If you make a mistake, it kind of just dusts away. Okay, I think that's good enough. Okay, so next I'm going to go in with mascara. I'm using the L'Oreal Paris Telescopic Lift. This is in black. I do want to get a brown mascara, but I haven't got one at the minute, so this is what we're using. Okay, since all my base stuff is basically done, I'm going to set it with e.l.f. Stay All Night Setting Spray. I've actually recently just got this one and I really enjoy it. And then lastly, I'm going to do my lips. So it's always the same for me, I swear. So it's NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner in the shade London. Honestly, I've used this for so long. Like, look at the size of this guy. I need a new one. Guys, literally all 3 of my camera batteries have died during this video. Like, it's not even a long video. So I'm on my phone, so I'm sorry if the quality is less. Literally all I'm doing now is putting on my lippy, and I always overline as well because I just really like how that looks. I've actually just changed my mind and I'm going to go over in the e.l.f. Cream Glide Lip Liner in the colour Spill the Tea. Just because I'm feeling a little bit of a darker lip today, a little bit more like Bratz Core. Girls, I'm feeling like a baddie. And then I'm just going to fill in with MAC's Matte Lipstick in Honey Love. And I'm literally just daubing this because I want the lightest effect. And next I'm going to go in with Stila's Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner. And this is in a brown, and I really like to use this product for like freckles or fake moles and stuff. So I'm just going to dot a couple across my cheeks and maybe across my nose. Just I really want like a very discreet freckle. Like I don't want it to be strong at all. I want it to look like it's underneath the makeup. And then lastly, I'm just going to go in with a bit of Maybelline's Lifter Gloss. Oh, and this is in the colour Ice. Gonna dab this on just like I did the lipstick. I just fancy a juicy bratzy lip. And there we have it, girlies. That is my makeup look for today. It's just something that feels like such a natural base and such natural components to it, but I actually still feel like I've got a decent face on and it still feels like me, so that's good. Yeah, I hope that you guys have enjoyed this video. I hope that you've enjoyed a little get ready with me because I haven't done one of these in what feels like forever. If you did enjoy this video, please do make sure to give it a massive thumbs up and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you beautiful people in my next video. Bye guys! I'm on my way. Let me hear you say I'm on my way.